the process of getting loaded, ready to go for Kenosha and stuff, working on the cars, getting some motors ready to bring there to people and that kind of stuff. We got a call about a 74 AMC Javelin. So we're getting the alligator all loaded up with the trailer on the back. He'll pick that up here too. It's a little bit of a task, this one, actually. It's in town, but it's got a lot of trees around it and that kind of stuff. So anyway, we're bringing a chainsaw along and a bunch of other stuff. I think I'm going to toss some mud boots on too, just because it's going to be slimy. So should be an interesting Saturday morning, I will say that. But we'll go on the road and we'll see you guys there. Well, we made it anyway. Be a little hard. I might try backing up this hill right here. It's kind of right back in there that little tarp is. And there she is, 74 Javelin. I think it's got a 316 here with a 3-speed or something like that, if I remember right. But got the keystones on it, all 4 corners. She's a little bit rough overall, but not too bad. Original black car though, which is kind of cool. So. See inside here, got the old luggage rack, and there's the old 3-speed shag carpet on the dash and stuff. So overall we got 2 options. We can go down that way, right where the Jeep is, kind of drop down that hill to be a straight pull, or we can do like a 180 pull over the yard over here, which we might be doing. I think it might go this way, we'll see right now. So that's like a 3.5 foot rise, 3 to 4 foot rise from the actual street. So let's see, we'll get some tires aired up and see if we can get some wheels rolling, that kind of thing, and get her out of the hole. Outside, we're going to do, I'm actually going to drive through the alley here, drive kind of into this hole right behind me here. And I'll park the Jeep right where I'm standing. We can kind of pull this car straight onto the trailer that way. So, shouldn't be too bad. Be a little obstacle course backing out, but we'll get her done. As you can see, she's kind of a tight fit, but let's see if we can get her in here. Well, we got her snuck in the hole anyway. It was a tight one, but got her through. So now we got this all lined up, kind of kitty corner from the car. Snuck through this little path right here, so see if we can kind of get it pulled out of the hole a little bit, lined up, and then we'll winch her up the old trailer here. We'll have to see how stuck the brakes are and all that kind of stuff. That'll determine how easy this is going to be. I got the winch cable all hooked up and a J hook on it, so I'm gonna fire up the winch here and see what we can get done. A little snatch block work. Got her in a lot better spot than she used to be. I see it do with the front tires rolling actually on the one side here, which is good to see. So, column unlocked, or is it stuck? Got the old Keystone Classic Super 60s. This thing hasn't been moved in a hot minute. Even got the shackle kit. Well, the column was stuck on the car with no key, so we're gonna hit the wheel off, take it apart, so we can actually turn the thing. So, gonna do that quick, and then we'll get it lined up a little better. I got the wheel off, pulling her apart now. How many times have you done this job before?
Maybe or may not have.
a couple of times.
I'm kind of hurrying because I'm worried about bees. I didn't bring anything to deal with bees.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing okay so far, but we'll have to, yeah. Don't want to be part of that job, but we don't have to be. Got the hog ring off. It's always a bugger and a half. Not just the rest of the fun.
Well, it only took about 2 minutes. That isn't terrible.
Yeah, not too bad. Not quite a record, but I mean, it's getting there.
Well, I didn't bring a pick over here, so that slowed me up.
That's true. The pick delivery man was kind of over here slacking, taping, so. Stuck on there or what?
That's a little bit caught.
Got the plate off and stuff, so.
Just this plate here catches in the pin when you don't have a key. You can't make it turn.
Yeah, so you get that little plate out of there and put your wheel back on. Door horn honker lined up, and you're ready to steer to your heart's content. So we decided we run the truck ahead a little more, so we're bringing the truck pretty much almost close to the road as we can. That way we can get this on the winch again, straightened out as much as we can with the trailer, and then we'll slide her on up, get her tied down. Gotta say, I'm impressed. The old Sport Track 60 actually took some air and held it. And this one over here is attempting to actually, is roll around as it is. Huh? Got her back. Halfway up, pretty much all lined up with the ramps and stuff, and ready to put her on the trailer. I gotta say, these ramps we made a while back, which is a straight diamond plate on them for sliding, were great for this kind of muddy tire stuff. But there she is up on the trailer. Slid her out of the little hole right there. I think it's been there about 30 plus years, so first time I've probably seen proper daylight in a hot minute. Dad's getting the back tied down quick. I'm gonna get some of the tools put away and stuff, but got her up on the trailer, Keystone, Super 60s and all.
Came off the angle pretty nicely.
I got this some Jeep stuff for a little bit. I was almost like the off-road part crawling out of that hole there for a few minutes. Well, that's a wrap for picking up the 74 Javelin here, so I'm gonna head on home and take a little gander at it when we get there. Well, I made it home a few minutes ago anyway, so it's time to take a look at the car, see what we actually got here on the trailer. So you guys saw a little bit at the house, but kind of show you what's going on here. So this is 74 AMC Javelin. It's actually originally a black car. It has a yellow door on it and stuff like that. I think right now, I'm not sure what it has for a drivetrain in the car right now. We're actually look at that when we pop the hood in a second. I think it was 363 speed, but I don't exactly remember anymore. I know it's 3-speed car, obviously, originally, but anyway, so we got kind of a little bit dents up here in the front, but it's actually pretty cool. It's all left alone from basically like during the high school in the 70s and 80s and stuff. We got the Keystones, got the Sport Track 60 still on it. Old nostalgic tires that are way older than I am. So then we got the official Super 60s in the back for good measure. Got the full-on shackle kit down here, looking dang fresh. A little bit of Javelin dents like normal, nothing out of the ordinary. It's fairly straight down the side for a Javelin, I will say that. So got the luggage rack on the back. In case you gotta stack some extra beer in there that doesn't fit in the trunk, you know, gotta have options. And the passenger side looks about the same. So it is a Minnesota car, so as you can see, it's really rusty. This side's a little better than that side, but some decent parts anyway, which make it a really nice parts car. Has some shag carpet on the dash, you know, official 70s style. I guess that's stuck. Guess we'll try the driver's side. Yeah, so there's that. So let's get a earlier yellow door on it appears, and then seats are a little cooked. There's your 3-speed lever though, and your pedal assembly and dash and stuff. Carpet on the dash. It does have a cassette player in there, so you're officially ready to go. Nice, and I got some nice interior parts though. Actually, it's got that real nice 74 center though. I don't know why they went to those. They're so ugly. Decent door panels and stuff, and then pretty nice headliner actually. Real nice headliner in there in black plastic, since it was in that trees for a long time. With the carpet, with that tarp over the top of it, actually the interior stayed decent overall. So passenger side windows and broke out of for a while. It's got some kids threw some rocks at a long time ago. You know, it's car was in town, so it's kind of how it goes. So, but I'm gonna get I had tied the hood down actually, just because I don't trust the Javelin hood latches in rusty cars on the way home. So I'm gonna get that untied quick, then we'll take a gander under the hood, see what's going on under there. What'd you say for mileage is on it? 86,000?
80,000.
80,000 miles? Okay, not too bad.
80,000 easy miles.
Yep, it's only used on Sundays, lightly driven. After a little bit of WD-40 and stuff, and one of the hinges wasn't really hooked to the hood anymore, I got her open. The bolt broke off anyway, or was broken off, I should say. But it looks like an earlier motor in here, actually. It's got square port headers and stuff like that, and chrome valve covers and stuff. It does have a 2-barrel on it, so no, I think it had a tag somewhere on it, but looks like definitely a 290 or a 343 or something, it looks like. So, but see if we can see the tag over here. Looks like it's in the back of the valve cover. I can't quite make it out. That's W on it. Oh, okay.
W, well, that's a 390. Huh.
Yeah, okay. Well, that'd be cool if that's what it is. A little under carbureted though with that 2-barrel on there, but I guess maybe they're in the fuel mileage contingent.
Good for mileage, right?
Yep. Well, I guess we'll check it out in a little while, see what's actually on this thing, but yes, that'd be pretty cool if that's what it was. 69 390 in here with a 3-speed. I'd have been a pretty fun car. That's all I gotta say. But that's kind of a wrap for this video. I pulled off trailer, put it out of the way for now, since we're still getting packed up for Kenosha and stuff. This was kind of just the last minute before we were going. So anyway, we'll get back to packing up for Kenosha. We'll catch y'all later. Well, thank you guys for watching this channel. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button there too. We'll catch y'all later.